The Articulated Comic Book Art Podcast is filmed in front of a live virtual audience and is funded in part by viewers just like you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. We're officially back at it. I'm not Boog. I never have been. Contrary to popular belief, conspiracies, I'm not Boog Nice. This is Rick Dom from the A.C.B.A podcast with episode number 372.
Okay, they can hear me now. All right, 372. Let's go.
Hell yeah. What up, P-Dog?
What's up? I was gonna call you R Dog. That sounds strange.
R-Dog's not bad. I get. No, never mind. Yeah, it didn't work as well as I thought it would.
Absolutely not. How was your week, Rick?
Oh, brother, it was a week. Yeah, pretty uneventful. Pretty uneventful that I can think of. Not a lot of. I mean, a time after Comic-Con, kind of feels it's like a sad time. The school class reunion is over. We're back to our regular lives. We're going to Target for toilet paper. We're shipping stuff out. I got to ship your stuff out. How do you want me to ship the Alamo beer or water? You want to do it with the water in it? You want me to poke a hole at the bottom, drain that sucker out? What do you think? Where's your head at?
I'm thinking with the water in it. I want to drink the water.
I figured.
I want to drink the water.
I'll bubble wrap the shit out of it, I suppose. And yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah, we'll get it out there. Yeah, and I have some stuff for you from the pop-up itself. Yeah. I forgot to ask last time, and I was like, oh, I'll just ask him next time we're on.
Wonderful. Very nice. You'll have to see it.
Yeah, how was your week, Poncho? Lay it on us. What's going on in the world of Cheesy? We know that you got a Snake Way.
Oh yeah, that's
printing
true.
now. What talk to us about it. What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know if I talked about that last. No, I don't think I was on. I haven't been on since the solo stream.
Yeah, we did talk about it once, but when I did, you were very tentative. You were like, I don't know if I'm going to release it, and I don't know the price. Like, I'll keep you guys posted.
That's true.
But since then, no, I don't believe you did.
No, that's true. Yeah, I've been printing Snake Ways. I'm sure everybody's sick and tired of hearing about it, but been printing Snake Ways. They are for sale on my Instagram right now, and production is going good, very good right now. I think I have every base printed, and now I'm just moving on to the clouds. Pardon me.
Oh yeah, Bogus painted. I love it, man.
And so it's going quite well. I gave myself like a crazy amount of lead time with it, just because I don't have a lot of free time. But I think having multiple printers is like a game changer, for sure. And it's going quite well.
Yeah. Yeah, they look awesome. Oh,
well, thanks. Do you want one, Rick? I'll send you one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
You know what's funny is I got those Dusties. I'd never seen them before, the ones you sent me.
Which ones? Oh, yeah, that's right.
They went really well with my Dulcine.
I was about to I meant to write you a note, but I was under a time crunch. So yeah. All personality was left on the cutting room floor for that little package. Yeah, those are. I sent Rick pink Dusties. They were meant to be a Valentine's Day drop in February, but I just didn't do it.
This is for lovers only, doggy.
And they work really good with like Majin Buu or any kind of like a psychedelic scene you want to go ahead and shoot as well. But what do you think? What do you think of the pink ones, Rick? What do you think of the pink guys?
I love them.
I
love them because I opened the package when I got home from Comic-Con and I was opening my golf team and I was like, oh, this kind of goes together. Hell yeah, because he's got like the got like the pinkish highlights on his body and whatnot.
Right, you're right.
Like, shit, man, this is a real Indian connection we got going
Let's
on here.
go.
Yeah, that was dope. Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, I might release those. I don't know. I might wait until SHF like puts another boo out, and then that's like the best time to do it. I have been sending them out to like to people when like they order stuff from me, and I know that they're like big Dragon Ball heads and they have like a boo or they have like a reason that they'd be able to use it. I slip them in because I printed a ton of them.
Yeah.
I just never pulled the trigger for opening pre-orders. I was just a little too busy, unfortunately.
Yeah, you were cooking up something bigger on the horizon. A snake way, baby.
It's true.
And I don't know if it was on Kevin's stream or if it was Between Two Sentinels, because I was watching both. I watched Kevin's stream live.
Mm-hmm.
I had to watch Between Two Sentinels after the fact because I was doing Ernie's live. Check that out. It was 4 hours long. We break down every single match. It was an incredible discussion.
Wonderful.
But somebody said, or you said, when somebody asked you like, hey, are you gonna make them connect, that like you're gonna work on something later on down the line for like some sort of connection, huh?
It's true.
Sort of connecting.
Yeah, Mario asked if they connected.
That's what it was. Dear sweet Mario.
That's true. My favorite enabler, as I've gone on record and said.
I love that guy.
I don't know if that was a bit when Lago asked me that, but I did not take it as a bit, and I just said Mario with no hesitation. But yeah, I have what do you call it? I have like I blocked out pieces in Nomad that like that the idea is starting that they connect together, which I think would be cool. But again, I just don't know how to price that. Like I don't know. I just don't see people spending $75 for one piece of Snake Way and then like another piece. I don't know. But then again, I don't know. Who knows?
I mean, if these ones are going well, I can imagine.
That's true.
The people are hungry for it. You know what? You and Mario were playing very very modest, which, you know what? I'll give it to you. Clouds and pillars, I guess that's whatever, you know? But if these motherfuckers over at Bandai make a Snake Way, I mean, dog.
That just means that we both read the same manga, Dragon Ball. So
they're stealing because you're stealing. They're like, oh, this guy's gonna steal. We're gonna steal.
Hey, dude, Christopher Miller.
Great compliment.
Christopher Miller says, greetings from Seattle vacation. Went to Jollibee's and got one of those sweet purple potato pies. I love the way you described it. Incredible.
Hell yeah.
Incredible.
Those ube pies, man. Those in the mango peach. Whoo.
Mango peach.
Dear sweet baby. I saw Vince the other day posted in your Discord his Jollibee lot.
Crazy.
It's a real Harry Potter situation. We'll take the lot of them. You know? He walked into Jollibee, said, "We'll take the lot, got it all."
Mere
shout out to Jollibee.
Mere hours after I explained how much of a trek it is for me to get but a crumb of Jollibee.
4 hours.
He posts this magnificent spread. I saw it, and I was like, all right, what the fuck ever. I don't need this. I don't need this in my life right now.
Okay, buddy. Yeah, I was watching the stream where they were like, "Well, how far is it from you?" And you're like, 4.5 hours.
4.5 hours, dude.
And they're like, "Okay, well then never mind." Yeah, they were questioning you there on the enablers for a second. Like, okay, what's the drive like? And and then you hit them with the 4.5 hours. Like, okay, Jollibee's not that good.
Jollibee, I you know, if I had 9 hours of my day to spare to drive to Jacksonville and back, or Virginia Beach and back, I mean, I'd do it. It's not a question. I just don't. I cannot find 9 hours in my schedule.
pre Kai, it would have been a hey, I could.
Oh, pre Kai, I've done it.
You go. Yeah, the post Kai, you know, what are you gonna do? Be on FaceTime the whole time? Daddy's coming home, Kai. Don't worry. He's fucking gassing it.
Oh my god! Speaking of Daddy's coming home, and speaking of gassing it, Rick,
Mm-hmm.
you must have watched the King of the Hill new season.
Yeah, I did the unthinkable. I bought Hulu just for the sole purpose of watching this shit.
Oh, you could have bummed my
And
account. You should have asked.
I didn't know. I asked my boy, and he was like, "Nah, man, I don't got Hulu anymore." And I was like, oh, "Okay, cool." And I was like, "Dude, fuck this." Midnight hit. I was like, "I got no time.
Dang.
I got no time." I fucking went through 10 eps, just raw dog straight.
Off
10
the
eps.
rip, Rick. What do you think? What do you think?
It's incredible. It's everything I've always hoped for. It was a true return to form. Some things were a bit different. You and me talked about it privately, but uh, the voice of Dale was a bit different because
He's just
Johnny
old.
Hardwick was sick.
Oh, he was? Oh, interesting.
Yeah, he had cancer and he didn't know.
Oh.
And he's old, He's an older guy.
It was the list. I didn't mind like the pitch and like the tone. It was the lisp that had me like, oh, interesting approach to Dale.
Yeah.
With the lisp, but okay.
And I thought, it's blasphemous to say, may he rest in peace, but I thought Toby Huss did a better job.
I can see that.
After 7 through 10, it really sounded like old Dale, and he said that it was because he would always make fun of the voice in The Office, and he would always purposefully try to do the voice to Johnny. So he was really comfortable with doing it. I'd say far and away Joseph is my favorite character besides Bobby.
Oh,
Joseph is so perfect. Just what an incredible fucking character. That jump with the trash
bag.
This is Dale's son.
That is the peak of this season for me.
Yeah.
It is the absolute peak, and it's not even close.
Yeah, man. That jump into the bag, I was like, what the fuck? This is Dale's son. I mean, even Johnny Boy was like, young Gribble. He knew it was too far gone. This is Dale's fucking son. Yeah, it was great. I loved it so much. That middle ground of left and right is just severely needed. And
true.
hit it so well, man. I loved it. Crazy. The kid that plays GH is the kid from Stranger Things.
Yeah. I just found that out the other day. Actually, interesting.
Yeah,
and that's such a great episode too. The GH episode.
That was
so
an incredible
good.
Episode. That was so fucking good, man. That moment with Hank at the end.
Yeah, so good. I wish that there were more payoffs like that in this season, but I can understand not wanting to just reveal your hand, because I'm sure they're just aiming for 12 more seasons. Was it 12? No, 13. I'm sure they're aiming for 13 more, which is totally fine by me. I mean, we're living in an age where Bob's Burgers off the rip has 15 seasons in the last couple of years. So I think King of the Hill can thrive in today's climate for sure.
Yeah, confirmed 3 seasons.
Okay, good. Okay.
If one of these days they just announce hey, they got preemptively confirmed for 3 more seasons, I would not be surprised.
Yeah.
Just personal things aside, this thing's rating on Rotten Tomatoes is still, I think, at 100%.
Wonderful.
And everybody has loved the show that's watched it, so I've no doubt that this thing is going to be hugely successful. And I'm happy that it is. I'm happy that it's not just my nostalgia taking over and my hopes and dreams of what could be and what we might get. That it really is that people just enjoyed it and they missed the show a lot, and it wasn't just my obsession.
I will say that I do want to watch the first couple of episodes, because the first couple of episodes I wasn't necessarily feeling it as much, but I want to rewatch those episodes because I want to make sure that if it was just the jarring just jump back into King of the Hill, because we're back, King of the Hill is me and my wife's top 3 shows that we watch together, and our own personal top 3 shows for sure, top 5 for sure. For me, if you're counting if you're not counting anime, it's top 3 100%, but we watch it all the time, and to the point where I didn't even know that the new season dropped. I thought it was mid-August. I didn't know that it was early August, and we were just watching King of the Hill already, just queued up on Hulu. So I think it's because we were watching it every day that the first couple of episodes were okay, cool. We're kind of moseying into it. I will say that we probably had a little bit. Our expectations were a little too high, just in terms of and like getting answers for stuff. Like what will they address Ladybird? Will they address Strickland Propane and what happened between him and Buck? Will they address like why he started working for Amco and all that stuff? And they just didn't, which is fine. I get like they don't. Again, if they were greenlit for three seasons, I'm sure it'll be peppered throughout that whole thing. And they don't need to. And like, of course, like context clues play a large part in it. Like, of course, like him and Buck probably didn't end on like bad terms because he speaks to Buck pretty normally in one episode. So whatever.
I can't believe he's still alive. He was having fucking heart attacks in the 90s.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
I'm having an infarction.
What do you think happened? Do you think that Amco bought Strickland Propane?
Maybe. That was one thing I was thinking. I thought, oh, maybe Aramco or whatever the fuck it's called bought Strickland Propane, and they were like, hey, because that thing is real. That company exists.
Oh, is it really? Oh shit. Okay.
Aramco is real. Those neighborhoods are real in Saudi. And you can go there and work for like 3 years and make a lot of money and come back to a retirement.
Interesting. Aramco, yeah, I don't know. I think I was calling it Amco. My fault. But yeah, like that's my only critique is I wish that they would have answered a couple more of those questions. But I can also see that they don't really want to necessarily rely on like nostalgia baiting people. I will say the one time they did it, like that they did it like very obviously. Was like with the flashback to Connie and Bobby while they're singing karaoke, but that was done like very tastefully. I think it was very nice.
That scene I watched at the activation.
What do you mean by that?
That scene, it was playing at the activation for some reason.
No shit.
Remember I was telling you like, oh, there's these random scenes from the new season that just keep playing here. At the activation.
Okay,
that was one of them. That was one of them where I was like, what the fuck? They're just playing this right now. Like, I don't get the context. And because me and Kevin were walking around and like two hunters looking for a deer. We were walking through the thing and we're like, wait a minute. What's that sound? And we're like, what? And we're like, we've never heard this episode before. And we're like, that doesn't sound like they normally do. And we both look up at the screen and we're like, what the fuck? This is the new episode of the show. And we were like, what the fuck? We're like, they're playing just like new scenes from the show. And we just immediately were like taken out, like, what the hell's happening? Like they're playing different parts of the new show.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, those are really my only complaints. I will say, I guess the voices too, but that doesn't bug me as much as it bugged a lot of other people. My wife was like, she's taken out. She was like, I can't do Dale. And I was like, all right, well, whatever.
Yeah, I think oddly enough, just Dale and at times Peggy were the only ones that were off.
Interesting.
I think everybody else was perfectly fine. I loved Bobby. I loved Mike Judge. Felt like he'd never stopped doing the voice. Same with Bill's. Bill's actor is just his regular fucking voice. So you don't have to do anything there. And I know Khan's voice is a bit different because it's Ronnie Chang.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't mind it, I guess. But I do miss Toby Huss's that.
Yeah.
Real screechy voice to him.
I can understand why they wanted to change the voice for Khan because, under certain circumstances, it could seem like a bit like I don't want to necessarily say like offensive, but like it just seems like, if you can just have somebody like a real Asian guy do it, then why not? And I'm glad that he didn't really necessarily try and emulate Khan 100%. Like it's just a nice mixture of him and Khan, but I would say it's more like maybe 60-40 and it's just 60% him. Which is fine. It's fine. It's whatever.
Yeah, I thought it was fine. I'm going to miss the little things. When Toby Huss did the voice, he would always do this thing where like he'd go like, "Hey, I have a new job. You don't." Yeah,
like
he'd always do those little things I'm gonna miss.
Yeah,
Those like little
the mannerisms, not
yeah, the
necessarily. Yeah,
mannerisms of those like little wails at the end. Like I'm gonna miss that. But I like this new guy. I love Keith David's character. He was just normal, and like everybody else is so crazy, and it's just like he's watching these dudes be insane and just be like the different straight man that Hank usually is.
yeah. Did they explain like who he is?
Yeah, they did. And like in passing, they go like, "Yeah, he rented out our house
That's
while we
it.
were gone."
Okay.
Yeah,
All right, okay.
and when he comes back, they go like, "Hank, this is Robert." Like,
Oh, interesting.
yeah, and like when he comes back, he tells Hank like, "You might want to check on the water heater in 5 years."
Yeah,
And
that's
like,
true.
"Yep,
That's
I
true.
think it should be fine." And yeah, and I like that he was around.
Yeah, me
It
too.
was
Me
nice.
too. I will say like I like how many nods there are. Not necessarily nods, but like it
Mhm.
really rewards you for being like a super fan of King of the Hill. Like like the biggest like pops that Becca and I had like the
Mhm.
whole season was like really small shit. Like seeing that picture of Peggy that Hank took in their like tour across America on like the Harley in like the
Yeah.
and I was like, "Oh shit, like that's so cool that you see that picture." And then there's like a new wedding picture of Hank and Peggy like hanging on their wall. And I was like, "Man, this is great. This is like the best shit
And
ever."
and you know the biggest deep lore cut, I wanted to ask you if you knew of it.
The Peggy
So a
picture?
long time, the Peggy picture that
Yeah.
Bill had,
Yeah, the
that the
don't draw
animators were
her.
like, yeah, the don't draw her picture. They
Dude,
fucking put it
I
to Bill.
loved that. That was so good. That was so good. So for those of you who don't
Yeah.
know, like they're in like the packets that animators get, like the character sheets that animators get, it's basically to make sure animators stay on model when, animating all these characters and drawing all these characters over and over and over again. And there is a page that has explicit notes, and it has a picture of Peggy, two pictures side by side of Peggy, like in a nightgown, like looking very like seductive and whatnot. And she's drawn in one picture, she's drawn exactly on model, and in another picture, she's drawn like more curvy and like seductive and whatnot. And they explicitly say, "Do not draw Peggy like this ever." Oh my god! And I thought that was so good. And then they put and
Yeah.
then with the cutout of her head, it just makes it's like there's so many levels to that joke. It's so great.
Yeah, it was awesome. I loved it. Um, I know that they did confirm during Comic-Con that season 2 is when we get the explanation for Lucky and Luann.
Okay, interesting. Very good. Very good. Very good. Hopefully, we'll see
Yeah.
Gracie. If anything, we can see Gracie, which would be cool.
Yeah, I hope so. I really do hope so. I love what we got of, I've said it before, but with Joseph and Bobby, I love that there wasn't this big breakup when Connie was like, "Hey, do you still talk to Joseph Gribble?" I was like, "No, they're
Oh
doing
yeah.
this." And he was like, "Of course I do. He's my roommate." I was like, "Oh, thank God. They're not doing this thing where they were all apart from each other for fucking 10 years or something." It was just Connie not ever liking Joseph just like she did when she was a kid.
Yeah, and I will
And
say like, uh, the way that like a lot of shows that have a revival, they do like a lot of like weird like jumping through hoops to reference the old material, but like the way that somebody that has been absent for the last 12 years is always the vessel for that in this show just makes it seem way more natural. So like Connie is always bringing up stuff from 12 years ago or the old season,
yeah,
because she hasn't seen them in 12 years, but you never see like Bobby to Joseph saying that, or Hank to Peggy saying that. It's always characters that have been absent to each other, like just reminiscing on old times because that's all they have. Like that's their last point of reference. So I think
yeah,
that was a really really great like piece of writing. It's so good. The show has
yeah.
always
That
been
that,
like
that was great.
the script has always been so tight in this show. So like I didn't expect anything less.
Yeah, and you know what? One of the last things I'll say here, so we don't do it for like an hour. Um, I love that this show still has something to say. Futurama's left and come back many times, and every time it does come back, it's like, oh, cool. It's like It's Futurama, but there's nothing new being said. They're just new episodes of Futurama, and they're doing new adventures, and it's just more of the same. There's nothing new being explored with any of those characters. There's no envelope being pushed. But I don't think that that's the same with this show. I think that there's still a lot left to say, and I think they say it, and they the characters are developing. Like, there's no development of character anymore in Futurama in any of these shows. Not to single that show out, because I do like the revivals of those of Futurama, but there's nothing being said anymore. There's just the characters having their same adventures over and over. There's no growth, but there is growth with this series, and there is still something to be said with what they're doing. So I do like that aspect of it. It's not just back for the sake of it. They're doing things with the characters. The characters are evolving. Things are moving, just like they always did back then. So yeah, I do like that aspect of it.
That's wonderful. Wonderful, great show. Give it a watch. You won't regret it. I don't know.
Yeah, the Hill. You're gonna like it. I'd be surprised. I mean, maybe the voices will take you out a little bit, but I promise you'll get used to it. Everybody else besides Dale's a little shaky, and I think in the first episode, Kathy Najimy with Peggy just was not really there. But after that, she was perfectly fine. I thought that she'd miss here and there, but she was very steady after that. So yeah, check it out. It's good. It's good. It's really good. Yeah, I love it.
You love to see. All right, what do you want to talk about first? There's not much to talk about.
I don't know what's tickling your fancy more.
I guess we can talk about the subject that this show is named after.
Let's do her.
Hold on one second. Yeah, let me go ahead and set up the screen share real quick, and then we will figure it out. Okay. So, during, I want to say maybe during Comic-Con, or maybe a day or so after, like it was the week after, 5K Toys finally put up their pre-orders for, what do you call it? The Anime Mythos, whatever. It's Broly. It's it's like whatever Kong Studios calls themselves now. It's Broly. So hold on, let me go ahead.
Yeah, they want to change that name. They move to a different factory, hoping they won't be found.
Yeah, well, guess what? Jig's up. We know.
Jig's up, brother. We know you're in mainland China.
All right, so hold on, real quick, like. Let's see, and then boom. So yeah, so they're calling him Skull, Norse god Skull. Completely different name than the first time they did Broly. But he's coming in 4 options, and those options are they're all Super Saiyan 4 variants. There's like regular Super Saiyan 4 with black hair. There's Super Saiyan 4 with like black hair but like red highlights, and then there's like a dark Broly from Dragon Ball Heroes, the manga, where he has like a corrupted Dragon Ball in his chest or whatever. Then he has like the Time Breaker mask and on too. And then there's a Super Saiyan 5 Broly. And then I know what you're thinking. These are pictures of somebody's persona. These are this is the
new FurCon mascot.
Yeah, all AI generated too. It's kind of strange, but you know the name of the game. Like these are the precautions that these third-party sellers have to take, so they, don't get sniffed out by SHF or whatever, so they could just skirt the copyright laws. And if you want to know what they actually look like, I think I have some photos. Let's see. I was kind of trying to find them. I could have sworn I did at some point. Hold on. Maybe not AliExpress, but I could have. Here's some. Okay, cool. They don't show the faces again. Like they always have to like do weird stuff so they don't get outed. But like this is what they're going to look like right here. Super Saiyan 4, then like this dark twisted version, and then Super Saiyan 5.
He's corrupted.
One of my favorite memes is like the drawing meme, and it's like just drew something so dark and twisted. This is the kind of things my mind creates when left unchained. And it's like a smiley face with angry eyes or something. It's like my favorite meme of all time. But not necessarily any specific reason to go ahead and grab all four unless you're a maniac like me. I think
you grabbed all four?
Yeah, I grabbed all four, of course. Why would I
Oh
not?
my god!
Why would I not?
You're in the running with Machu for Moneybags McGee.
Absolutely.
What's going on?
You know what? I've stopped on a lot of stuff, but my Dragon Ball sickness continues to chip away at this health bar.
I can appreciate and acknowledge the commitment.
It's just Dragon Ball for me. Like I will always shell the cash out for Dragon Ball. You know what's funny? I was on Reddit. Big shout out to Reddit. They banned my account. I've had this account for 10 years. And something happened at my job. I don't know what happened, but my Reddit account got compromised somehow. And it made like whatever bot took over my account made like a spam post and like are working from home or something, and it obviously got flagged. A bunch of people reported it, and then my account got flagged. But then they sent me an email saying like, hey, your account got suspended, we know it's bots, reset your password to gain access to your account. And then they fucking shadow banned me. So like, even though I can browse and I can see all my posts, nobody else can see my shit. So I had to make I had to make a whole new account. Whatever. It is what it is. All that to say, I was on Reddit, and you know I don't use Reddit that often, but the only communities that I really talk in is RSHF, and then like some video game communities like Nintendo Switch collecting and like PS1 and PSP and stuff like that. But there was a thread where people were talking about like, hey, which of these exclusives are you gonna go ahead and get? And then everybody's just sharing their stories, and I was like, oh well, you know, I have some friends at the con, like they hooked me up with the Piccolo and Gohan, and then I'll end up getting the Ozaru too. Like I was kind of on the fence about it, but I'm just gonna get it when it goes up on P Bandai because I could get it with Pay in 4, and it'll be free shipping with a coupon. And people were like against that. They're all like, you know what? You're pretty much the reason that these prices are so high because you'll just buy anything that they put out. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I mean, I get that, you know, there's a way to twist it like that for sure. But like, I 100% this line. Like, this is my main line that I collect for. So by default, I am going to buy everything 100%.
And you know, whether all that shit from P Bandai is made to order. So
yeah,
I mean,
I don't
know.
I can understand somebody in that frame of mind thinking like, hey, we have to vote with our wallets. These prices are getting out of control. Just don't buy them. I can understand them being a little upset at people who buy that stuff. But people were specifically saying like, you're what's wrong with this community because you're buying stuff at whatever they price it. And I was like, my friend, there are people at the con right now like buying these in excess of 50 times over to sell it for double MSRP right now. And like, I'm what's wrong with the community. I disagree. I don't know what to tell you. Mr. Buy Anything over here says Spido. People should stop pocket watching. I'm saying, dude.
Mr. Buy Everything over here.
But like,
why don't you speak with your wallet, bro?
That's true. Yeah, but yeah, getting all four of these is crazy. I can understand. I like the first two. I was like, okay, I don't really know if I need both of these. But then I don't know. I'm weak, so I just bought both. I think.
Hey, man, we all do the mental gymnastics. We all find a way to like. Well, I mean, if I got two, I might as well get the rest of them.
But I will say, I have drawn the line. I have drawn the line when it comes to third-party stuff. Like within the last year, like 4 companies have done Vegetos. And I'm just like, I'm sick of it, man. Like I didn't buy any of them. I'm like, all right, cool. I'll just wait.
I mean, even mainline, even mainline. You didn't buy all of the exclusives this year.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm gonna get Vegeta. I'm gonna get him.
Don't tell them that.
That's true. Yeah, I know you're watching. But like
the Reddit guys are watching, and they're gonna point it out. See, he is Mr. Buy Everything.
But yeah, all that to say, of course I bought these, Rick. What are you talking about?
Impressive, very impressive.
That's true. There is some confusion because like a lot of the renders have shown these like aura and like dust and like rock effects and stuff like that, but they weren't present in the listing. There's some other renders that show like a mouth beam accessory, but that's in the listing, but these are not. So people are kind of wondering like what's going on with here, because I really like these effects. I think they look really cool. So
they're ripping you off, bro. Dynamic Dust.
No. I don't own dust. I don't own dust. But it is
he
what
created
it is.
dust. Come on, guys.
Wow, bro, just buy the whole chat one. A round of Brolys for the table.
You know what? I had a good week. A round of Brolys for the chat.
Moving along, but staying on topic, let's talk. Let's head over to Lago Figs. And
hell yeah, baby.
Fine, big shout out to Lago Figs, of course. Finally, this has been brought back into the limelight because it is shipping now. Rick, did you buy one? Yes or no?
No, but I do plan on it. But
Hell
no,
yeah.
I did not buy one yet.
I would say it's not as... The FOMO is not as bad as I thought it was going to be, just because I'm seeing, you know, some of the usual suspects restocking it on their websites, like Hobby Genki, Nin Game put up new listings and whatnot. They're of course all sold out now, but like it's nice to know that like you know, the listings from last year that dried up weren't your only options. And I think as like the days and maybe the weeks go by, we might be seeing more of these. But this looks really cool. I know we talked about it a little bit when they revealed it, but that was last year. What do you think about this?
Yeah, that's so last year, bro.
Yeah, it's so last year.
He looks adorable. I love him. This is my Kai.
That's good.
Until my wife gives birth. I do really want it. I love the recreation of the cover. I'm waiting in the weeds. I still hope that this is going to be released here in some way, shape, or form. But if not, then yeah, I'm just gonna pay whatever the price is gonna be, and just, you know, oh well, that's gonna be it.
I think there's no way that they are not going to re-release this in some shape, way, or form. Like, they'd be stupid not to. Like, I think it's very telling that the 40th anniversary version, the first version of this figure that we're getting, is like Goku is wearing a gi that he never wears in the show. It's not like an iconic gi or anything like that. So, I am almost 100% certain, for the sake of just leaving it up to chance, I won't go 100%, but I'm 99.99% certain that we're going to get this Goku released with either his orange or his blue gi, but possibly without the Shenron and like the 40th anniversary and the clouds and all that stuff. But this first tray that we see here, we're going to get all that 100%.
Yeah.
Maybe not this face at the bottom. Maybe not the face at the bottom. It'll be replaced with another face. But because that's an exclusive to like that bumper at the end of the romance song and stuff like that. But yeah, go ahead, Rick. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say I think that's a fair assessment to make. I think that's a fair guess to make. I'd say. I think it's gonna come out. So that's why I'm not rushing myself and like paying whatever these guys want me to pay on the Bay or on AliExpress. I'm biding my time. We'll see. I'm also hoping that I could catch like a Genki restock, because I know that their price is like the cheapest.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good price.
Or something.
It's like $90, right, or something.
Okay, yeah. But hell yeah.
I thought it was. I thought it was 14,000 yen. I think
you're probably right. You have better memory than I do.
I think that's 95.
Is that right now? says the dragon has magnets.
No way.
FOMO is hitting him hard. But he has a feeling they'll release it for us. I have the same thing. There's magnets on this thing. Lago, you're tickling my fancy a little too hard right now, brother.
Yeah. I think
where these magnets at?
I would imagine the magnets are right where Goku sits on him. There's a magnet in Goku's little butt, and there's a magnet on Shenron.
Oh my god.
I would imagine.
This might sound stupid. Tell me if I'm sounding stupid. But isn't there like a magnet law here or something? Maybe that's why they didn't release it or something.
Is there a magnet law?
I swear.
But then how can Mafex put magnets in their Spider-Mans?
Mafex don't release here.
Really? Yeah, you're right. You're right.
No,
you're right.
There's no U.S. distribution.
Yeah, like somebody. I don't know. Damn, Rick. You got me.
I might be fucking wrong, just making up shit out of my ass.
Let's see. I can look it up real quick. Let's see. What I even?
Yeah, look up if there is there some sort of magnet law for like children's toys or something.
Magnet toy law. I can imagine there would be. Federal law and safety standards restrict the use of powerful magnets in toys, particularly those small enough to be swallowed. That's what I was going to say. With the risk of serious injury, death, or death if digested. I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think somebody told the Hasbro boys sometime, like, hey, why did you do it that way? Why don't you just do magnets? They're like, oh, we can't do magnets. And I think it was for Captain America shield. They're like, you don't need straps. Just put a magnet on his hand and then put a magnet on his back. And they're like, yeah, we can't do that. They're like, there's magnet laws and we can't do something like that. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, magnets, bro. How do they work? I don't understand. It's crazy.
Yeah, I want to say like magnets, man. Yeah, how do they work? You know? What was I gonna say? I want to say in like 2013, 2012, there was these like little magnet balls that went viral on the internet before like being viral was really a thing, and like kids were swallowing them and like I don't know if they were dying, but they were being put into the hospital or whatever.
Yeah, it meant like I got magnets for Snake Way to do some tests, and like as soon as I got them, Becca was like, "Hey, we can't have these in the house," and I was like, "Yeah, I mean, I will put them in a place where Kai can't reach them." She was like, "He cannot touch these magnets," and I was like, "I get it, I understand. Thank you for being the most loving and caring mother I've ever met in my entire life." It makes sense.
Wow, she's a superwoman for real.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But yeah, I feel like we will see this version. The dream is to get like I can't remember fake fan. I can't remember if it's the opening or the ending for Dragon Ball, but there is a recreation of this, but it's in different it's in like anime colors. Well, I think where he's in is like blue gi and Shenron is blue also. I could be misremembering that, but that would be the dream of getting everything in here on like just another Deco release. But I am leaning more towards that we're gonna see just the Goku 3 faceplates, maybe not these little stick things. I know Nightwing uses them too. I always forget what they're called. Eskrima sticks? Yeah, whatever. Those. I think we'll get it sans that, and then Shenron and the stand and all that stuff, and I think that could be a pretty stellar $60 release from P Bandai probably. So who knows? Either way, they're going to reuse this buck. There's absolutely no way that they're not going to reuse it.
The only time they don't reuse something is when it's literally not possible.
True. I will say that I guess technically they have reused it, but like the Ultra Instinct Omen, where he has like black hair and stuff, they have not reused that body outside of just reissuing the figure, but not as an event exclusive in Japan. And I thought for sure that they were just going to reuse that as like a first appearance Super Saiyan buck or something, but they just never did. Who knows what's going on? But this looks great. Mine shipped yesterday. So
hell yeah.
So we will see how long it takes to get here. Estimated shipping time is not looking good, but hopefully they're just being overzealous and it shows up way sooner than they're expecting it to.
Yeah, they're just covering their bases.
Yeah, it says October 7th is when they're thinking
what
it's
the
gonna
hell?
get here, and I'm like, I don't know. That's kind of
Where's it shipping from Antarctica by boat?
dude. That's what's crazy is like it's coming through FedEx, and I'm like, that long for FedEx, but whatever. We'll see.
Come on, man, that is crazy.
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, that's it. That's really all for Dragon Ball. Rick, you wanted to talk about we'll call him A here. Dan, the Street Fighter man.
Danny Boy Hibiki. I was very disappointed that this thing didn't have a crying face.
Yeah, me too.
I was like, dude, what's going on here? We lose the plot. What's happening? Do you know who this is? Like that screaming face? Like, I'd rather not have that. Just give me a crying one.
Yeah,
it looks good either way. Besides that, he looks good.
Yeah, I would say he looks too menacing.
Yeah. I've never known Dan to be this evil and menacing looking. He usually always just looks kind of silly, even when he's trying to look serious. He looks like a doofus a little bit. So
he looks more coy than anything.
And yeah. A little aloof, a little a little goofy. This is a little too serious for me. I messed with these figures at Comic-Con. They were very nice. Bradley brought them to us. Thank you. Shout out to Bradley, dear sweet baby boy Bradley, who will be with us at the Toy Amigos meetup later on this month. Shout out to Brad.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I think this
Did
looks
you get
good.
yours in yet?
No, so I'm an idiot. I let my pre-order on BBTS lapse for the Ryu because I thought that it would be in stock, but it's just not in stock. So I was like, all right, well this stinks. But I paid for my pre-order with Ken at the pre-tariff price, which is great. So I'm just waiting until Ryu comes in stock, and then I'll add that to my pile of loot. And and we'll just see where it goes from there. But I'm into this Dan. I think it looks cool. Again, I'm with you. I wish it would have a crying face, but hopefully some customizers out there fill that in. Be nice.
Yeah, somebody get him a crying face for the love of God.
Somebody, let's go. Speaking of crying faces, a couple of 80s babies may have been making a couple of crying faces themselves. Their Lord and Savior, Captain Planet.
Captain Planet, he's our hero, baby. Look at what's going on with this app situation now. They got like a shell going on there, like a shell game. What's happening?
Very interesting piece of technology, Rick. I am left puzzled and perplexed myself. But
yeah, seems unnecessary.
But if it works, it works. You know? I think he's looking a little thin, Rick. What do you think?
Yeah, a little thin. He looks good, but yeah, a little thin. I also wish he looked a little more metallic-y.
Yeah.
I feel like in the show, he's very shiny.
Well, he could just be covered in baby oil, Rick. You never know. Hard to tell with these 80s cartoons.
That's true. Yeah, maybe he's like protecting the petroleum of the planet, and he's very, very shiny.
Yeah, just something about him just looks just uncannily off model. Does that mean I'm not going to get him? Absolutely not. I will be purchasing him for sure. With an $8 pre-order, why? How could you not?
Yeah, I was gonna say I think some shops have them just for $35 flat.
Yeah, it's great. I'm into it.
Yeah, it's great at these prices. How could I say no?
That's right.
Yeah,
I'd buy that for $35. Why not?
Exactly. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. They said they were gonna do this many years ago.
They sure did.
Don't know why it took this long, but okay, it's cool. I'm just glad it exists.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna look a gift like this in the mouth and say boo.
J. Michael with the grit, perhaps a comment that saves the decision to put it on such a thin body. Where's the Don Cheadle head?
Hell yeah! Where's the Don Cheadle head, bro?
Dude,
Where's that at?
put a Don Cheadle head on it. It makes complete sense. Oh my god,
Dude, you got a stew going if you do that.
dude. There it is. There he is, baby.
There he is down there, baby. That's pre-War Machine, so he did it.
For the love of the game.
Yeah, for the love of the game. You know what? There is one more thing I wanted to talk about.
Let's go.
I don't know how versed you are in vintage anime.
Okay.
Could you go to the bunny girl that's above the Swiftwind and She-Ra?
Yeah, let's go. Who is this? Is this
So
Daicon
is
girl or what? No, it's not.
Dude, yeah, this is a callback to Daicon girl.
Is it?
Yeah, they do poses just like her if you keep going.
Oh, you're
no.
right. Okay.
Yeah, if you keep going, like they have her obviously being the kaiju and like fighting in the streets, and there's like one where she's like laid up looking like she's on the carrot or whatever.
Oh
from
no,
the Daicon IV. There's more, but dear baby boy Lago.
Okay, it's a picture.
There you go.
It's a video. It's a video.
Oh.
Interesting. Oh,
Kevin pulled that on us at the con.
That's funny. Yeah, I saw that. Amongst all the
video,
the memories you guys made without me, I definitely saw that. Yeah.
We wish you were there.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Is there? Oh, it's all. I see right there. Yeah, see her like.
Yeah, very Daicon.
She's doing that's the very Daicon callback. I wish somebody would make the fucking head.
Dude, I'm saying,
I wish somebody.
What's stopping them from like?
I know
copyright.
She's not even a character. Maybe they're being respectful to. I mean, even the people that made it, they were the people that formed.
Yeah. Yeah, all that stuff.
Like they weren't even actually Gynax. They don't even own Gynax. Oh, actually, I think they just rebought Gynax recently. But yeah, I think I'm gonna buy it in hopes that somebody makes that head.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I see this figure. All I think is Twilight. That Gynax fucking.
God, man, what a great
short.
Dude, that might be the greatest piece of animated fiction I've ever seen in my life. There was a point in my life where I was just watching that, like probably once a week. I was just watching.
There was something like that for me with that same short, but it was more obsessive because I thought it was real. So I'd be on these forums and I'd be on these fucking streaming sites, like, you know, when you'd stream illegal fucking anime back then, and I'd just be like, what the fuck, man? Why does nobody have Daicon 4? Why do I just find the opening? This is pissing me off.
That's so funny.
License holders don't want anybody to watch the show. And then finally, like, I'd come across like a Reddit post or something like, man, I wish that this would have become a series. Like, they could have done it. They could have done it whenever they wanted to, but they didn't do it. And I was like, oh,
well,
that's why I couldn't.
Have you watched the other Daicon openings? Like, it's part. I think this is Daicon 4 is the second part of that story.
Yeah, okay. I felt like an idiot. Like I said, I just kept looking up like, so nobody has 1, 2, 3, or 4. It's just these fucking openings. I was an idiot, basically. I seen it when I was like just getting out of high school, and I was like, what's happening? And you know what's funny is that it led me to find a fucking Japanese drama. There's a Japanese drama that uses a very similar. Do they do this exact same opening? Let me look. No, yeah, they copy the Daicon 4 opening. It's called Densha Otoko, and it's a true story about in Tuchan in Japan. Anybody that doesn't know Tuchan, it's 4chan before 4chan.
Oh yeah.
Of Tuchan, where this guy tells the story about where he didn't save the girl, but he stopped a drunk from second to get advice on like how to date this woman and how to like hit on this woman, and this entire community of Tuchan supports him and like gives him advice on what to do the entire time to like date this woman. And eventually he does date her and he leaves Tuchan, obviously, but they made a drama out of that true story from Tuchan.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm playing the Daicon. This is just a recap of what happened in Daicon 3. So Daicon is for people who don't know, Daicon is an anime convention from the 80s in Japan. It's hosted in Japan, and this is basically like their opening ceremony like video that they would show on a projector. They would commission these artists. These animators, when they made Daicon, they were like, what were they? They were either teenagers or they were their early 20s. They were very, very young. And this is in like the the mid 80s, I think, and they just did all this shit by themselves. It's unbelievable. Let's see. Let's start going. So this is where Daicon 4 starts. And this was like the opening that they showed for the what do you call it? The expo, basically. Yeah, so you can see right here it's basic. It literally is just this right here. I wish that they had a variant with like white stockings, because that's why
like more what do they call it? Sheer.
Yeah, like
more sheer, I guess.
That's why I immediately was like hesitant about it being specifically Daicon 4, because Daicon 4, like, it created the bunny girl genre, basically.
Yeah.
This anime, this opening created an entire genre of waifus, basically bunny girl waifus. But like the reason that this is so incredible and so, like, you know, beloved is because it's just like a celebration of 80s pop culture. Like, everything is here. Star Wars, Alien, Transformers, GoBots. Like, it's just such a huge celebration of the just what it was like to be a fan of, you know, entertainment and fiction in the 1980s. And it's animated so brilliantly and well. It's good. It's some serious deep cuts here. Like, they had like the villain from Golden Bat argued to be the first tokusatsu of like ever. So it's super cool, man. Like, this is such a great thing. And like, again, these are guys that were in like, these are like just kids, basically. These guys were fucking kids when they made this, and they went on to create and helm studios that made Evangelion, Fooly Cooly, all that stuff. So there's Spider-Man right there, Superman, Wonder Woman. Like, it's insane. Like, I highly suggest that everybody watch this with the audio and everything when they have time. Daicon 4 is like...
Listen to that sweet, sweet Twilight song.
Oh my god, I love that song so much. It's so good.
I fucking love that song.
Unbelievable.
This short made me feel like a fucking idiot for like 6 months. Why does nobody have the fucking show?
Look at this sequence of like this fucking bomb going off. It's insane. This is when I was 20 years, like, it makes me like, what was I doing when I was 20 years old? I was fucking, I don't know, I was doing nothing. I was working at an IHOP. These guys are creating fucking cinema. Like, what's happening?
It's incredible. It's incredible.
Oh my god, unreal. But yeah, a little bit of anime history for everybody there. Definitely check out Daicon 4. There is also a video on YouTube of the live reaction to Daicon 4 filmed on Super 8. Definitely check that out. That's unreal. It's insane to think somebody had the forethought to record that back in the day on a fucking Super 8 film. Unreal. But yeah, all that to say, this release is great. It would have been perfect if the stockings were white, and it came with, obviously, like the head from the girl from Daicon 5. I forget what her name is. I think it's a radish pun, but whatever.
Yeah, that's the dream. That's the dream, man. I hope somebody does it.
Yeah, like, it should be easy to do that.
Yeah,
I think that would sell. Like, that might be like one of the fastest selling waifus of all time. I would argue. I would say, like, I don't normally go for like these kind of figures. I have a very like controversial stance when it comes to these kind of figures. But like, I would buy a Daicon 5 figure immediately, or Daicon 4 figure immediately. Yeah. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I would do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I gotta get it and hope that somebody does a head sculpt. And then I'm gonna be mad when they make a version with white sheer legs. I don't have to buy it again.
I wish that there was one. I wish that her bust wasn't so large. Because like,
yeah, because Daicon, because Radish isn't, it's not big or anything like that.
Very modest in comparison.
I mean, they got this mummy with a rack over there, you know.
Yeah, dude, fucking cheeks are hanging out like it's a Tuesday afternoon. I think the Daicon 4 girl is just on the edge, just tiptoeing that line of just being too much, and does not warrant an explanation when normies come into my room and go, "What's that?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
I'm good.
I don't mean it in a scummy way, but it's very tasteful.
Yeah, that's true. Very tasteful. Yeah.
You know, somebody in the chat wanted us to bring up that Batman
Oh,
that's
sure.
down there.
Yeah. Let's talk
If,
about it.
oh, it's lower.
There we go.
There it is.
Soft goods Hush. Gotham
From
belongs to the Hush. Let's go, dude.
From Gong Studios, baby. Meaning this will have American distribution. Their stuff is pretty well priced. It's under $100 typically, I think. If not, it's like right above it. Everybody knows Pop Mart carries Gong Studio, so if you have a Pop Mart near you,
Oh,
you can go in
interesting.
there and pose up the Gong Studio figures. They're literally sitting there, just super glued to the glass, and people pose them stupidly, and I have to fix the poses every single time. There's like some kid that always puts in like jacking off or something, and so I always fix it. Um, their figures are fucking great. This is gonna be an awesome Batman. I think I'm gonna buy it.
Nice.
Yeah, they do awesome stuff.
We'll say he looks a little bulky. When I think Hush Batman, I think of
He's slimmer.
The leanest, cuttest version of Batman ever.
Yeah, I think this is just because this is the body that they already have.
Yeah. I can see that.
They're just like there's like body. We have the what's it called? The measurements for the clothes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is more of Frank Miller's Batman to me, buck-wise. Big beefy dude. Maybe his torso's a little slim for that, but whatever. What are you gonna do?
Where's the beef, baby?
Where's the beef, baby?
Where's the beef?
Everything
I think
else,
that was honestly it, dog.
Yeah,
everything else I think you talked about.
Yeah, really not much. Not much.
Yeah, we're scraping the bottom of the barrel here,
We
guys.
truly are. But you know, that's okay. That is okay.
You know, real quick, don't even go to the post so we don't get lost in it. Quick thoughts. What do you think of the new Spider-Man suit? You like it?
Oh, you know what? I will go to the post, Rick, just for consistency. Yeah, I think the suit looks fine. I think it looks really cool. I don't think Lago has the pictures that came out the other day where he was just straight aura farming on top of that fucking police car.
Yeah. That was something else.
That's unbelievable. But as much as I love this suit, I am so afraid that they're just going to replace it digitally. I think they are. At least for a lot of shots, like him swinging around and stuff. Like they're going through all this trouble of bringing back practical web swinging again. Haven't seen it since the Andrew Garfield films. And then big shout out to the stunt double for Andrew Garfield, who literally shaped and invented the way that Amazing Spider-Man web slings on the spot, day of, because they were just like, I can't remember what happened specifically, but he just started web slinging like that, and then they're all like, okay, cool, fuck yeah, this is the blueprint right here.
This guy's got
it. Big shout out to him, fellow brown guy.
Brown man, hell yeah. You're down with Brown. Come on, man.
But the reason that I'm so hesitant about it being like we'll see this in the movie is because in Civil War, Tom Holland had a beautiful practical suit in Civil War. If you look at all the behind the scenes stuff and all those like set photos and videos and stuff, he wears this amazing practical suit that looks so good, and they just wipe the slate clean on that. They just said, all right, tight, let's roto that out and just replace it, please.
Let's act like this doesn't exist.
Exactly.
Eh?
So like,
oh my god,
but I'm on the fence because like, depending on how far they want to lean into like, Peter making his own stuff, like it makes perfect sense that it looks like this, but I could also kind of see them like cleaning up some of these wrinkles digitally and all that stuff, which I don't necessarily want them to do. Like, I think that would take away from the fact that it's like it's supposed to look like. I could just see, I know I'm stopping myself a lot, but I could just see like an executive going like, this looks like a guy in a Spider-Man costume. But like, no shit. That's the point. It's Peter Parker and
no
Spider-Man.
Shit, buddy.
But like, they're all like, I don't know. I don't think that looks good.
Yeah, I hope that doesn't happen because I do really love this suit. Funny enough, there was a post that went super viral on Twitter about somebody saying the same thing as you, like, God, I hope they don't edit the suit to death. And somebody goes like, well, there's one thing they're going to edit to death, not to gross you out, Pancho. But this guy claims that he's worked on the movies before and that they always have to spend a lot of hours editing down Tom Holland's big ass bulge.
It's crazy.
So he's like, yeah, VFX alumni here who worked on Avengers Infinity War, and my job was to shrink down Tom Holland's bulge every frame for 2 straight months. Because somebody posted a picture with the bulge and was like, whoa, what's Tom Holland working with? And he was like, yeah, VFX here. It's true.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Yeah, it looks great. I hope that it becomes as close as this as possible.
Yeah. We really need it. Like,
I know people were really mad because they wanted him to have the final swing suit, but there's nothing to say he won't have that suit and then it gets fucked up and then he switches to this or something. No, he's Spider-Man. His suits get fucked up.
It's true. But they could pull like a Far From Home and just cut an entire already finished scene of him in the Iron Spider suit just beating up thugs. It's like what was that was Far From Home, right? Where they did that? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, it was. Yeah. Because the only shot of him in Far From Home in the suit is when he's at that like charity event. But like they cut this whole scene of him fighting like a handful of dudes in the suit. It was done. It's crazy. My God. For what?
They cut gold. They cut gold, Jerry.
Gold, Jerry. Gold.
But yeah, the suit looks good.
Fantastic. Dare I say amazing. Spectacular.
Yeah, living on the edge, fighting crime spinning web. Come on, man. Yeah, this looks great.
I'm into it. All right. What do you want to do next? What are we talking?
We could do pictures. I sent some
let's
in the chat. Maybe you have some. Or wait, before, you know what, we should talk about this before. I know we already talked about it earlier, but I don't fucking care. You buying those Mondos, right?
What Mondos?
King of the Hill ones?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
These, yeah, there's no question. Of course I'm buying these. Every single one. I don't care if they're not traditionally articulated. Like, I used to pray for times like this. There's no way I'm not going to act on them.
Yep, same here. Don't care. Do I wish they were articulated? Sure. Don't care. Gonna buy them. Might buy 2 if I'm feeling freaky enough.
Whoa. 2 if you're nasty, huh? Damn.
2 if I'm nasty, brother.
Right, okay, I see you. Okay, let me go ahead and set up photos real quick. Yeah, we figured it was a pretty light week. So why not, huh? Let's talk some photographs.
Some sweet little picky wickies.
It's true. Look at this photograph. I love it.
well, Andy saw we. You know?
Did you watch Rainn Wilson's podcast with Fuck Ed Helms?
That clip. I need to watch it. I seen that clip.
Good clip. You know, I found out too late. I think I found out within the last 2 years, but I found out that just like Rainn just resented Dwight so much. He resented his time, not his time on the show, but like he resented that he was like just doomed to be Dwight his whole life. And it wasn't until his interview with Steve Colbert, maybe, where Steve Colbert like completely changed his outlook on that. You know what I'm talking about, or no?
No, I didn't know that he'd resented Dwight like that.
Yeah, he didn't specifically say it, but he said it in so many words, you know. What do you call it? Hold on one second, I'm replying to my wife.
Yeah, please feel free. Tell her the chat says what's up.
But like yeah, it was just such a shock because like, you know, you always want to imagine the best version of these celebrities you admire so much, and it's just such a bummer to find out that he did not appreciate Dwight as much as other people appreciated Dwight. But it's just nice to see how it's turned around since that interview with Colbert, because like the way he talks about the like Dwight specifically and his time as Dwight before and on that podcast is like night and day. Crazy. It's very, very nice.
Yeah.
So
I love to hear it, man.
So shouts out, baby. Definitely check it out. In case we're being too vague, Rainn Wilson has a podcast and he had Ed Helms on, the guy who played Andrew Bernard. So they talk about it.
Ever heard of him?
All right, tight. Let's go. Let's talk. 1 second.
Quick choice.
Yeah. Just setting it up real quick.
Did you end up picking any, or is it all Rick Dom's biggest?
I'm doing yours first, just in case any of these overlap, and if mine overlap, then I like where your head's at. I will just skip it.
I like where your head's at, brother. I like it.
I will see you at the interview. Yeah, a lot of these are things I would have picked.
Hell yeah.
Okay, cool. I almost hit stop streaming by mistake. All right, cool.
Could you imagine?
All right, first up, Rick, take it away, baby. You're the mastermind. You're the maestro. Let's talk. Take it away, my friend.
What up? It's me, Rick Dom. Yeah, I love this picture. I love that it's in black and white. Ever heard of him? I love that the camera head is looking straight at fucking Cap, and we see Arnim at the bottom, like looking like he's chomping at the bit to get his hands on this super soldier. Cap is looking like, what the fuck? These doofuses get me. It's great. And he put the color. He put that B-side on the bottom.
Yeah, Technicolor if you're nasty, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, get that color going. Real colorful shit. I loved it. I think we don't get enough black and white stuff. I think sometimes sometimes people just don't do it enough. And I loved it. I love to see it.
You love this.
Yeah, and the color one is nice too.
Very nice.
Shout out to Brian. I love you, Brian. Brian.
All right, hold on. Let's go.
Jesus.
Let's hit it with the bumperoo, baby.
Bumpy wumpies.
Bumpy wumpies.
You've been quoted as saying itty witties. What is it?
Tummy Wummies was one of them. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've seen that episode.
Tummy Wummies. Andy make boom boom.
Oh man, Adam Weiss.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Related to Schwartz, Weiss Schwartz, maybe.
Hell yeah! This is the Weiss and the Schwartz.
I was gonna pick this one too.
Hell yeah!
Take it away, Rickolas. Let's hear your thoughts. Yeah. Your thoughts and prayers on this. What's going on?
Yeah, I love I don't know if it was purposeful, but I love that the baby or not carriage, but the bassinet, the basket, whatever you call it,
bassinet
is yellow. Yeah, so it picks up that light coming into the left really well. It looks like it's glowing.
Wow.
Like I said, I don't know if there was purpose in that. Like, I got to find a yellow bassinet over here. But I love it. I love the little puff of smoke coming out of it. It's the little things, man. I love the backdrop. I don't know if that's a digirama, something of a digirama user myself, or if it's practical, but I love everything about it. The lighting, the posing here, it's just all good. It's all good. I love the little teddy bear. It's fantastic. It's fantastic.
You love to see it. It's fantastic.
It's fantastic. Mm-hmm.
Very, very nice. Yeah, a little podcast feature bump, baby. Photographer. Incredible name.
Photographer, baby.
Can I say that I love that your mic picks up your wife coughing in the background, because there's nothing funnier than a disembodied cough.
And you know what's funny is that I'm sure that there's been moments where like you and me make a joke and we don't react, and then you just hear.
Oh man, that's so funny.
Oh man, inadvertent. That's so fucking good, man. good.
Oh,
That's
my
amazing.
God. Big shouts out. Shouts out to your wife. I hope she had a great time at SDCC hanging out with the boys, baby.
Oh, dude, she loved it. She
Hell
loved
yeah.
it. She was forcibly on Kevin's podcast. That was hilarious. I don't know if that was caught on camera, where she's like, "No, I'm okay," and they're like, "No, yeah, you are. Sit there."
Yeah, that's that's the first thing I know. Like, as soon as she pulled up, and I was like, "Wow, no consent first? What's going on?" Oh man.
Oh man. Yeah, that was hilarious. Shout out to the wife.
Incredible.
And her dying in the back.
Let's go speak on it, baby.
Man, this shot did not get enough love. We saw him do it in real time, and sometimes things like that mean more.
Nice.
I guess, but yeah, he took a lot of advice that was given to him, made some adjustments. Old Max Verstappinator, baby, on top of the F1 Red Bull racer right there, celebrating the biggie winnie of whatever F1.
I think it's a race, Rick. I think the proper term is a race.
They're oh boy, are they a racing? Yeah, so it's great. I love the colors here. Love the subject matter. So it's great. It's fantastic. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Wonderful. Big shout out to Kyle. Big F1 head.
Big F1 head.
Super F1 head. So great to uncover lore like this about people you've known for so long. So great.
Yeah. Big F1 head. Huge.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. All right, next up. Yeah, I was looking at this one too.
Oh man. This is a freshie, couple hours old, straight out of the frying pan onto your plate.
Let's go.
This is awesome. This is a very memorable scene from T2 where you got
the twins.
Oh my god. Yeah, you got a skull being peeled back here. I love this shot. Real cinematic. It's fantastic. I don't even know what this is. I don't know if this is the Hot Toys, and if Hot Toys has that like peel back thing to the skull. That's really cool. I'm unaware. This is awesome. This is awesome. I really like it. Straight out of the movie in the best way possible. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's great, man. Wish you would have used 2 Sarah Connor figures to really sell to sell the BTS the way James C did it back in the day, but I joke.
Jamie C, big James C.
But yeah, man, this is great. Lighting is on point, very cinematic. You love to see it, dude. I just love it whenever photography really emulates the source material. He could have definitely gone with whatever's hot and popping right now, oversaturated, vibrant colors and whatnot, but to set the mood so elegantly, definitely the right move here. Very good.
Beautiful.
Wow. All right, next one, Presley Payne. Love to see it. Let's go, dude. Little Harold.
Some good fucking food. Hell yeah.
Yeah, speak on it, Rick. Let's go. It's
Baby boy Ruiz, man. Hilltop dinos. You know what kind of shit we on, baby. Yeah, I love this shot. There's gonna be another dino shot coming up, but
yeah.
most of them are like running through the woods type deal, real dino fight stuff. Shout out to Baby Arms over here. I just like it. I'm sure this is some sort of digirama in the back, the little smoke. I love it, checking out his empire, doggy. Come on, man. Yeah, I really like it. I like the lighting. So the whole setup was fantastic.
Yes. Full marks as always. Harold, podcast feature alumni, always puts out heaters 100%. It's difficult to find which shots of his to leave out, I would say. Next up, dude. Let's go, baby.
Oh hell yeah. This man had been cooking up this idea. Yeah. What happened?
It's there's a delay, and I was praying that your wife would cough, but no.
Okay. There's a delay. Yeah, this display is something he'd been cooking up in his mind's eye for many a months, baby, waiting for this figure to come out. I think a lot of people have dreamed of the day that affordable Hunter stuff would be available to us all, and it wouldn't cost an arm and a leg and be very dated like the Figma stuff. Not that they're not good for what they are, but this is awesome. I love the lighting here, the setup. My man bought another figure just to take the rod, dog.
Whoa.
You know what's going on? That's real dedication. Yeah, I love it. I love the tweeze. I love it all, man. Andy Sawi, come on.
Absolute heater, dude. Very, very good. I was looking at this too. It was definitely between this and the Captain America. Very, very good. Both great.
Yeah, Captain America was close.
Very nice, very nice. She's a 10. All right, last but not least from you, Rick. Here we go.
Oh hell yeah! This toy mirth pick was the shit. It feels like you're on the set of a film with some sort of animatronic dinosaurs eating it up, brother. Yeah, this was really great. I don't know. I'm sure. I hope there might be something in the comments for how he did it. But dunking the figgies in some greeny water, setting the environment up is beautiful. I love it.
Yeah, I love specifically that he was able to pair it with fauna that is not out of scale, because nothing takes you out of toy photography quite like out of scale grass and vegetation. But he hit the nail on the head here, man. I don't know if it was BYOB, bring your own brush, fucking stupid. But even if he did specifically, sprinkle a little bit of green stuff, a little bit of oregano, parsley, on here, this was great. This looks good. This is just so good. And like, I'm a sucker for reflections and whatnot in photography, and it's so great that you get the reflections in the shot as well. Beautiful.
I love it.
I love this TV.
Boom, right into the wall.
Wow. Damn. It was meant to be that way. All right, let me go ahead and set my stuff up real quick. Bear with us for just a momento while I pull my stuff up.
He has the right to bear arms.
My stuff is a little older. I definitely pick and choose
stuff. Wait, you missed one.
Oh, did I?
Uh-oh. Yeah, you did. My first link for some reason is not coming up.
Okay, I'll go ahead and I'll pull that. Oh, is it the Akira Joe one?
No, it is. Let me see. Let me just click the link and send you just that link, because maybe the fact that they're all together is stopping it from being
Brad's. Okay, I
like
see it.
access for whatever. Yeah, baby. Okay, I love this shot.
Okay, hold on 1 second, real. I'm pulling up.
Yeah, you're getting all yours ready.
Yeah, all of my stuff, but I'm not sure if we've talked about this stuff before.
Yeah, I'm seeing them while you click through, and I'll tell you if we have. We did this one.
Okay, down by the river. Okay, we definitely did that. Okay, we did this.
Yeah, Bug was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, we did this one.
Okay, so I think I only have one new one, but that's okay.
Okay,
just run with that. You
yeah,
did,
it's close.
You did plenty. Done plenty.
Thank you, good sir.
Okay, let's. All right, let's talk this little guy real quick. Hold on, I'm bringing bringing the chat back in. Boom, baby. Talk about it, Rick.
Yeah, I love the colors in this shot, man. Just real eye popping for the hard hat boys.
Let's go.
Brad went deep with these guys. I think he bought 5 sets.
Whoa.
I want to say, let me tell you something right now. Anybody that was hooked up by the A.C.B.A. fam or the A.C.B.A. B&B crew that got something from Jada, you only got it because Brad got it for you. I'll tell you that right now. So shout out to Brad, who was in that Jada line like it was nobody's business. I love the depth here. We got the tiers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's great. It's fantastic. I loved it. It's it's great. I love it. I love these little guys. I don't know what it is about them, but every time I see them, I smile. I love them.
Very beloved characters from the Mega Man franchise for sure.
Yeah.
Instantly recognizable. Yeah, this is great, dude. I love the colors. I love the setup, everything. Wonderful. Very, very nice. Bugs comment, crazy. It's a psychopathic.
Never mind. Brad got 6 sets.
That's crazy. Why? I don't.
You know what?
I don't disagree, but cool.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Shout out to Vince for helping me.
I guess can never have too many hard hands. I guess like we've never been in a situation with the technology and limitations to really just murder the scene with as many of these guys as possible. You only really see a couple of these guys on screen at a time, but that's just because of the limitations of their time, baby.
Yeah,
maybe if Capcom gave a shit about Mega Man in 2025, we would see more stuff like this. But what are you gonna do?
This is where they hang out. This is where they hang out before they pop up on you.
I guess so.
And yeah, very true, Vincent. Vincent helped me with mine too. Thank you, Vincent.
Yeah, he helped me with mine as well. Yeah, wonderful.
These are the shit, man. I love them. They're really fun. They're very silly. I love the little articulation they have. It's great. I love it. I love this TV.
I hope this is a. I hope, and I also don't hope that they get too comfortable, but I would like to see another situation where their exclusive for the year is a multi-pack of army builder enemies. That is a dream from Jada for sure.
That would be fucking awesome.
But I don't want them to get too complacent and like that's it forever. Like I don't, because they're like these characters make sense to have like a set of 5 minimum.
Yeah.
But like like the bomber birds and stuff like that. Like again, because of the hardware limitation, you only really saw 1 or 2 on screen at a time. So
yeah.
But it's a great idea and like a very smart way to reuse these molds and just squeeze as much out of it as possible. It's the bag, baby. Do your thing, Gene. 100%. But it is incredibly smart to just do a multi-pack of army builder villains. It's great. Love this TV.
I love it.
And the only highlight for me is this little fella right here. Again, another Harold double feature. Baby.
Damn. Big Bad Ruiz.
You love to see it. I actually did my work for me 2 weeks ago. I will just read what I said here. I love all of Harold's shots. They're all incredible, but this is a masterpiece. The framing and use of circular motion is top. Yeah, absolutely incredible. Just a lot of like concrete foundational photography techniques here to really just draw your eye to the center of the photo. Everything is like so symmetrically and geometrically just staged to pull your eye and your vision onto Godzilla's face. In the middle of everything, the tail guides you, all 3 of Ghidorah's heads guide you, his wings guide you, even the buildings are kind of set up in a circular motion, and just everything about it is just, it's like, not to devalue other photos on the board or in the group or around the community, but like this is God's honest photography. It's so fucking good. I can't say much more about it. If I had any critique, it's straighten out his tail. Mm-hmm. That's it. That's it. But this is great. I love it.
Yeah, this is beautiful. I love it.
Love this TV.
no wasted space here in the best way.
Yeah, true.
It's fantastic.
Absolutely true. Yeah, man. There's a reason that Harold is contacted by, the brands that he loves and respects and does stuff for them. It's a match made in heaven. Love to see it. Big shout out to Harold. Shout out to Harold, baby.
Specific shout out.
All right. I guess that wraps it up, huh?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, I guess. I cannot think of anything else to talk about.
No. Short stream.
Yeah, short but sweet.
Post con, that's always going to happen. There's not a lot of reveals and like things going on around.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh yeah, you just cut out.
Oh, it's funny because you cut out for me. I wonder who's the one that's really cutting out.
So I think it's probably me because I'm streaming at the same time as screen sharing and all that stuff. And
yeah, because it wasn't happening before you were screen sharing, right?
Yeah. That's the weight of screen sharing and running OBS and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I gotta say, the silver lining of that dead air was your wife coughed right in the middle of it, and it was amazing.
Hell yeah,
amazing.
It's like that moment in the Simpsons theater where they all like turn to look and it's like dead silent, and then oh man. Yeah, short and sweet show. We covered everything we think we needed to. It's just hard, when there's no toy news, but we got to the nitty gritty of what we really are, baby. Photography-based fucking podcast. So guess what? We spent time on some photography, baby.
Yeah, who would have thought, huh? I will say, if you're interested in running the SDCC
Gauntlet, and we'll do it again.
Yeah, we'll do it again, baby. If you're interested in running the Gauntlet, next week, hopefully, we'll have David Walton joining on us. He wanted to pop in and throw a little bit of his opinions on the real meat and potatoes of SDCC, and we're happy. We're happy to have him on. Dave is always a wonderful guest whenever he's on, so I can't wait to hear his opinions, his thoughts.
And we can have a bigger panel to talk about the recent films and whatnot.
True.
And our thoughts and whatnot. It'll be a good time.
Yeah. You're gonna see Fantastic Four hopefully soon, right, Rick?
Yeah, Fantastic Four. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, come on, man.
Let's go, dude. Let's go. I saw it, but I want to save my thoughts for when we just have more people. Just to Just to have just a wide gamut of thoughts and opinions.
I love it. Let's do it. Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Yeah. So hopefully more news next week and more features from me, P, B, and D.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
You like that?
Wow. Amazing. Can't think of a better way to end the podcast. That's it. I'm done. Goodbye.
All right. Good night.
All right. Make sure to rate, comment, subscribe, give this 5 stars, and do a video response. This outro is taking forever.
Just imagine it.
Oh my god. Yeah. This shit was struggling.
So to close episode.
I will say, I tried to. Well, I not tried, but I successfully. My computer. I love this computer. It is a trooper. This poor little 1080 Ti has been doing heavy work for so long. It's starting to show its age.